What's going on, guys? It's been like 5 days, but you are the ones that have been on break. I hope you guys had a great holiday if you live in the States, and everybody's safe. I know there's floods going on in Texas. With that said, we're going to go and check out Sleep Token, Past Self, see what it's all about, see what he's talking about his past self or his future self. It's actually like legit what the song is. See if we can figure out what he's talking about in the song with the lyrics, and hopefully you guys can help me out if I'm clueless. So let's go ahead and jump in. Past Self, Sleep Token.
Are you gonna dance on the line with me? You know it's not a game or a fantasy, and I don't even know who I used to be, but nothing is the same, and some things have to change now. Are you gonna dance on the line with me? You know it's not a game or a fantasy, and I don't even know who I used to be, but nothing is the same, and some things have to change now, now. Clawed out of my woodwork, bolts out of my boot depths, in and out of my dreamscapes, people acting different. One look at my past self, double take on my cash flow, apologizing for shit that frankly I stopped thinking of years ago. And you know I deliberate on cutting out the demons. I still need a dark side, they just need a reason. The passage of the hours into rushing through the seasons, falling through my mind with the leaves on the tree, so keep me alive.
This last part, I'm already like lost. So I'm guessing we're looking at I'm looking at my past self, double take on my cash flow. So it's like looking where he is versus where he's at now. Like, oh snap, we actually made some progress here. And it's like apologizing for stuff that I stopped thinking of years ago. And then, I deliberate on cutting out the demons, but he still needs the dark side. They just need a reason. I don't know what they just need a reason. Who just needs a reason? The demons? Passes of hours rushing through the seasons, times moving fast, falling through my mind with the leaves on the trees. So like the leaves of the trees are falling. And as time moving past, he's kind of getting lost in his thoughts, pretty much. Falling through his memories, looking back on his past self, getting lost in thought is what I'm thinking here. It's kind of deep. It's kind of an interesting way of saying it. So that's what I'm believing here. I feel like I still need a dark side. They just need a reason. It's like the dark side needs something to cause a dark side to happen. But he needs the dark side to kind of use that to feed his motivation to do whatever it is that he's doing. So the dark side is like his motivation to keep progressing and getting better. So he needs the dark side so he can do that. And the dark side needs a reason to exist. So it's like if you don't put yourself in these situations for a dark side to exist or whatever, then he can't. It's a push and pull situation. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, let's go back a little bit. Tell me what your thoughts. How do you feel about that? Let me know.
Lift off, weightless, torn apart by the true believers who turned out to be failures. You're gonna dance on the line with me. You know it's not a game or a fantasy.
Of course.
I don't even know who I used to be, but nothing is the same, and some things have to change now. Are you gonna dance on the line with me? You know it's not a game or a fantasy, and I don't even know who I used to be. Stepping up from my future, uploading my true self. Did I get this far for nothing, or are you the reward? Guarding hands in this hell house, opening new if this is love.
Mind a little bit.
Dance on the line with me. You know it's not a game or a fantasy, and I don't even know who I used to be, but nothing is the same, and some things have to change now. You the guy.
The I want to talk about real quick the torn apart by the true believers that turn out to be faithless. Is like talking about the I guess fans, the fans that got a little bit too crazy. He gave away all of my blessings, lift off weightless. So now he's like soaring in the sky, living high, weightless. All right, let's go on to the next part.
Guardian same. Some things have to change. No, no, no. You the guardian angel, hacking into my brain cells, stepping up from my future, uploading my true self. Did I get this far for nothing, or are you the reward? Guiding hands in this hell house, opening new. If this is love, I am out of hesitation. Head over heels at elevation, walking an inch above the pavement, taking it stride by stride together. If this is real, then I am all up in a frenzy, not like before when I was empty. Say that the story we tell is never ending, taking it side by side together. I don't dance on the line with me, you know it's not a game.
I kind of like how the music kind of progresses with each section. Like it's still the same starting melody in the background, and then we add another layer, and then we add another layer, and then we add another layer. I believe when I tried to do something like this before, when making some songs for, trying to find work for like some game music, they were like, I'll get feedback like it's too repetitive. But I think with like in context of what's going on around it, like we're playing the game, or in this part we got the lyrics that are changing, then that rhythm is kind of like a driving force to kind of help things move at a better pace, I think. So we hear it in the background, we still like little bobbing our heads to it or whatever, and we kind of like forget about it because we're like listening to the rest of the song. So what we would say here is like, are you the guardian angel hacking into my brain cells, stepping up for my future, uploading my true self? This is kind of like back when he's still talking about looking back at his past self and kind of seeing where he's at now and how he's changed. He's like, am I changing into my true self? Is this me? Is this true self the reward? Like where I'm at now, is this for all my efforts, or is it for nothing? Like what's going on here? Because it doesn't feel great. Like if it's a reward, it doesn't feel great. Saying if this is love, then I'm out of hesitation, head over heels at elevation. So he's still walking high, pretty much. Like if this is love, then he doesn't have any. I want to say when it says out of hesitation, like he's not hesitant to feel it or to fall in love because he's already there. So it's like, I'm here. He's accepted it pretty much. Taking it stride by stride together. If this is a real, then I'm all up in a frenzy, not like before when I was empty. So it's not like panic. It's more like what's going to happen next type of thing. All right.
More fantasy, and I don't even know who I used to be. But nothing is the same. Some things have to change now. I am gonna dance on the line with me. You know it's not a game or a fantasy, and I don't even know who I used to be. But nothing is the same. Some things have to change now. No, no.
I kind of like the musical choices so far that I've heard on this album. I can see where for some people it's kind of polarizing, especially for them to be considered like metal. And then you have songs like this, which are more poppy, pop R&B ish. So you're like, I came here for some metal. Where's my guitars? Where's my chugga chugs? But I personally looking at it as a whole, stepping back and look at the whole album as just music and not putting things into certain categories. I like it. I enjoy it. I thought this is so far. I think this is my favorite song on the album, just from the vibe of it all that I can remember. I think I liked Emergence. That was like one of the first ones. And sometimes I think about the Caramel song, but this one I think I like better than both of those. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Was I off on any of that stuff? Because I'm kind of shooting at the hip for a lot of it, just thinking what I think they might feel be if I was writing it, I guess, and trying to put into context some other information that we know from other songs. But let me know in the comments your thoughts. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Until next time, peace.